know any of your friends, please make sure that you're sharing this link with your friends. Right now, I'm live only on YouTube, so you can share this link to your loved ones. And also, please let me know from where you're watching. So today's topic I wanted to talk was heart disease because heart disease is the leading cause of death for both men and women globally. And one of the most common form of heart disease is coronary artery disease, which leads to heart attack. So why does this heart attack occurs? The heart attack occurs when the blood supply to the heart is blocked because of a plaque, or in medical terms, we call it as atherosclerosis. Plaque is built up along the wall of your artery where the blood supply is going to the heart. And this builds up and ruptures, it forms a clot. And this completely stops the blood supply to a part of heart. And this causes heart attack. So if the blood supply is stopped, the muscle tissue in that part of the heart will die and form a scar tissue. So if you have a, or if any person suffers with heart attack or previous heart attacks, there will be increased amount of scar tissue on their on their heart, and this can lead to sudden cardiac arrest, which is characterized by irregular heartbeats, and this can be very fatal. So um, one of the before we get to the natural remedies, I want to let you know what are the risk factors. Anybody who is above the age of 65, age is a risk factor above age of 65, obesity or lack of physical activity, and who are smoking, who take high consumption of alcohol, high levels of blood pressure, high levels of cholesterol, and also sleep deprivation, menopause in women, all these are risk factors for a coronary artery disease. And when somebody experiences coronary artery disease, the symptoms include some kind of heaviness, like somebody squeezing your heart in your chest, and then chest pain or pain all along your arm, neck, back, or in the shoulder region is one of the symptoms that they experience. Also, there will be weakness, fatigue, breathlessness, and there will be indigestion or heartburn kind of feeling when you suffer a heart attack. These are common symptoms that people suffer with when they experience heart attack. So, heart attack or the coronary artery disease has become more a chronic issue than a fatal issue. But most of the time, what's happening is we are trying to treat the symptoms rather than addressing the underlying cause. But if you actually carefully understand this, this is very easy to prevent. But the only thing is that you need to be proactive. So, as we get to know the today I want to discuss 5 natural remedies to treat the coronary artery disease. The first thing is eating a heart healthy diet. Right. As I mentioned a few minutes back, that the coronary artery disease is caused by blocking of the arteries, and this blockage is caused by cholesterol. Pay attention because cholesterol, there are two different types of cholesterol. One is large, fluffy cholesterol, and the other is small, dense LDL cholesterol. This large fluffy cholesterol is doesn't cause heart attack, but the small dense LDL cholesterol is the culprit. The research says that this small dense LDL cholesterol is the cause for building up of this kind of plaques or the blockages in your artery. So this small dense LDL cholesterol along with trans fats cause this coronary artery disease. The small dense LDL cholesterols are highly found in refined carbs and foods like bread and sodas. So trans fats and small dense LDL cholesterols are the cause for the heart disease, while saturated fats and also this large fluffy cholesterols do not cause harm to you. And when we talk about a diet in heart healthy diet, the most popular diet among heart healthy diets is called Mediterranean diet. Mediterranean diet is suggested when it comes to heart diseases because in this diet it includes fish, it includes beans, vegetables, fruits. Diet is very good for people who have the risk factors, as I mentioned, for coronary artery disease. And to keep it simple, just avoid sugar, refined carbs, artificial sweeteners, vegetable oils, and make sure that your food is containing large amount of vegetables and high quality protein, moderate amounts of protein, and healthy fats. This is very important. Your diet should contain at least 50 to 80% of healthy fats. As most of you know, the healthy fats are healthy fats rich foods are like coconut, ghee, and olive oil, nuts, and seeds. These are very high in healthy fats. So make sure that you're concentrating on vegetables and healthy fats and moderate amounts of protein every day. And next thing, when it comes to coronary artery disease, is exercise. Exercise is a very important factor in preventing coronary artery disease because when you exercise it will increase the blood flow, or it will increase the oxygen supply to your muscle or heart muscle, and it will prevent the clogging of your arteries. So exercise and a diet together are more powerful than cholesterol and decreasing drugs like statins. These are the major important things that you can focus on when it comes to coronary artery disease. When it comes to exercise, you can combine exercises like high intensity interval trainings, core strengthening, and strengthening exercises, core muscle exercises. You can focus on those exercises. And also, an important thing is avoid sitting more than 3 hours in a day. And also focus on at least 10,000 steps every day, excluding the exercise or the workout time. And recently, the research has shown that when you walk barefoot on the ground, it is very important. It is called grounding. Technically, the term we used is called grounding. When you start walking barefoot, the free electrons from the earth will transfer into your body. This is called grounding, and this is the most powerful antioxidant that we have ever known of, and this will reduce heart disease risk. So remember grounding and your daily step count for 10,000, and also your workouts. And the thirdly, vitamin D. Vitamin D levels in your body can increase the risk of heart disease almost up to 367% in anybody's body. So before I talk about vitamin D, if you have been understanding whatever I said so far, if you have been benefiting, make sure that you're sharing this video or sharing this link that can be helpful to somebody. So when it comes to vitamin D, a lot of physiological reactions happen when vitamin D is produced by exposing to sunlight. One is it will increase the production of anti-inflammatory cytokines. Anti-inflammatory cytokines, they reduced inflammation in your body. And also, vitamin D is very important when it comes to vascular calcification, that is, stiffening of your arteries. Hardening of your blood vessels will be prevented when your vitamin D levels are normal. And when it comes to the normal levels, 50 nanograms per ml is the ideal. But for heart disease or the coronary artery disease patients, I recommend maintaining at least 70 to 100 nanograms per ml throughout the year. And next, stress. Overlooked Stress is one of the overlooked cause when we talk about all these natural remedies, because stress can also have impact inside your body by decreasing its sensitivity to a hormone called cortisol. When cortisol sensitivity decreases, the inflammation will pike up in your body, and this will cause heart disease. For relieving your stress naturally, there are a lot of techniques, but the important thing or a key point is to find out which stress techniques works out for you the best. And when it comes to stress, we need to talk about sleep, because sleep deprivation is one of the major cause of stress. When you don't sleep properly, your body's ability to cope up with stress will decrease. So some of the natural ways to decrease stress are like meditation, mindfulness, create doing some creative hobby, listening to your favorite music, anything that you can which suits you, you can select them and use as a natural stress remedies. And finally, supplements. Food is very necessary for heart disease, but I would recommend to add some supplements for especially for coronary artery disease risk patients, because that can help them. One of the important supplement that we can add is omega 3 or the fish oil. You can take 1 tablespoon of cod liver oil daily, or if you want to avoid fish, you can try plant algal oil. And also, curcumin or turmeric is an important supplement that you can add, and garlic and coenzyme Q10 and the selenium are good supplements. When it comes to vitamins, vitamin C, D, and E are good supplements that you can recommend for any coronary artery disease patients. So, these are the five natural remedies that we have discussed: having a heart healthy diet and an exercise, vitamin D, and stress, addressing the stress and supplements. So, these are the natural ways that you can avoid coronary artery disease. Thank you so much for joining this topic. As always, I would like to end my videos with scripture. So today I want to end my video with scripture. But before that, if you have any other questions regarding heart disease or any questions regarding any of your health issues, please make sure that you type them in the comments below. I will make sure that I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So before I end, I want to encourage you with a scripture saying that the Lord stood with me and he gave me strength, which is written in 2 Timothy 4:17. Thank you so much for joining this live. And I make sure that I will join you on more lives and try to discuss more topics. And if you want me to record videos on any of the topics that you are interested, please make sure that you type the topics in the comments below so that I'll try to record more videos on that topic. Thank you so much for watching. Please share this link, and I'll see you again soon.